Welcome to eVerge Group. My name is Ajay Pandey. I am Vice President of Customer Experience Management Practice at eVerge Group. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about how precision fit methodology is applied to project delivery within CX practice. In the precision fit overview presentation, you learned about fundamentals and key concepts of precision fit methodology. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about 4 specific things. The first one is the pre-inception phase of precision fit methodology. And in a minute, I'll talk in detail about that phase. The second part will be how precision fit methodology is applied to CX projects. The third part will be how eVerge's global delivery model utilizes precision fit methodology. We have office here in US, we have office in Bangalore, India, and our resources from the combined team use precision fit to deliver projects. And in the end, I will talk about how precision fit methodology is used to transition from the project delivery from the implementation team to the long-term support team for managed services support. Before I jump into those 4 areas, as a new hire at eVerge, you probably want to know about CX practice and what we specifically do in CX practice. So CX practice, we started implementing Siebel in 1997. We added CRM on demand, which is Oracle's SaaS solution to our portfolio. And we did very well in those 2 product areas. We had more than 100 projects implemented using those 2 products. We won several awards, including Oracle's Excellence Award and Gartner Awards. And we became Oracle's go-to partner in those 2 areas. And in last few years, we have added several new products to our CX portfolio. We are implementing Eloqua, which is a SaaS-based marketing solution. We are implementing Right Now, which is a SaaS-based service solution. And in the Salesforce automation area, we are implementing Sales Cloud and Fusion Incentive Comp. We are also implementing knowledge management products, Inquira, as well as Oracle's Right Now knowledge management solutions. So as you see, the CX practice has a large portfolio of products, and it is very important that as a new hire at eVerge, you understand how precision fit methodology is used to implement projects across all these product areas. So coming back to pre-inception phase, in about 5 or 6 years ago, we realized that for us to do a good job at delivery, we need to make sure that our statement of work are written in a very detailed manner. It covers things which are important to customers, and it also covers things which are important to delivery team. So we started engaging customers in short 3 to 4 weeks project cycles, which we called as pre-inception phase, where the focus will be to understand customer requirements, come up with a project plan, come up with the scope document, and come up with the resource plan, the estimate that is needed to deliver the project, and in the end, also have a statement of work. The people who work on this pre-inception phase type of projects are project managers, architects, the business analyst, and the ultimate goal is that we have a very detailed statement of work that can be used for the delivery of the project, starting with the inception phase. The deliverables produced by pre-inception phase are directly used in the inception phase of precision fit methodology. And in the inception phase, the focus is to make sure that the eVerge delivery team is working with client team on planning and making sure that client team and eVerge team is on same page as far as the project scope definition is concerned, and start planning out what will be happening over the rest of the project. So at the end of inception phase in CX projects, we should have a very well-defined high-level scope document, requirements document, and should have a very clearly defined plan for environment as well as rest of the project execution. As far as involvement of the global delivery team is concerned, which means involving resources from India office, in the inception phase, we involve resources from the lead resources from India team. And the goal here is to make sure that India team, when they get involved later on in the project, have good understanding of what is being done on the project. From inception phase, we transition into elaboration phase. That's where majority of the design work is happening. And we have also started doing prototyping work in this phase. And by prototyping, I mean a real working environment. We don't do prototyping in PowerPoints. We don't do prototyping in Word documents. We log into the products that we are implementing for the customer, and we show them how some of the requirements have already been set up in the system. And we ask for customers' feedback. By the end of elaboration phase, we should have detailed requirements. We should have very clearly documented solution design, and we should have completed several prototyping sessions with the customer. And the lead resource from our India team continues to work in the elaboration phase in making sure that when we get to construction phase and there are several developer resources involved from India team during that phase, all the knowledge is being transitioned to them. During the construction phase, we continue to go through iterative prototyping, but the focus in the construction phase is to make sure that the development is on track for completion of the project. So there will be a lot of developers working during this phase, again, depending on the size of project. And there will be several resources from India team working and finishing up the development work. The prototyping will continue to happen in front of the customer. And during this phase, we will also make sure that we are preparing for what is needed in transition phase, which is knowledge transfer, which is testing plan, which is training plan, the cutover plan, the deployment plan, making sure that the entire ecosystem is going to get ready before customer goes live. And during the transition phase, testing will happen, training will happen, the deployment planning will happen, and actual go live will happen. This is the period where I was earlier talking about how Precision Fit drives implementation team to prepare the support team for long-term managed services support work. This is the phase where implementation team will sit down with the support team and make sure that the proper knowledge transfer has happened. And the way we do that as part of this methodology is by making sure that 3 phases of knowledge transfer with our support team is happening, which we call as shadow, share, and lead. During shadow phase, implementation team is still providing the support, but the support team is shadowing them and learning from them. During the share phase, both implementation team and support team are working together and kind of sharing the load 50-50. During the lead phase, the support team has taken over and they are providing 99% of the support. Very small portion of the support at that time is being done by the implementation team. So that covers the 4 phases of Precision Fit methodology. It also covers how the India team and US team work together. It also covers how this methodology drives long-term support. And what I want to tell you is we have used Precision Fit methodology over several years, over more than 100, 200 projects. And all projects have been very successful, 100% referenceable. We have used this methodology for on-premise solutions as well as software as service solution, and it has been equally effective in both the areas. So I will encourage you to spend some time and learn Precision Fit methodology through these sessions. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the people who are presenting these sessions, reach out to me, reach out to other people who have been involved in the development of these methodologies. And no question is small questions. This is very important that before you jump into a project at eVerge, you have very good understanding of Precision Fit methodology. Thanks for your time today. Welcome to eVerge once again.